Let me at him!
Well, there it is. Hello there and welcome to a Warcraft 3 4 versus 4 random team game. Here we go, Cherryville. Sweet, sweet Cherryville. Doesn't look that beautiful, does it? But it sounds like it's very tasty. But it's not. Not at all. No. It's very deceiving, I must say. Now, what are we going to be doing? Well, we're going to be going solo Dart Ranger. Yay! What's that you hear? Dart Ranger? Solo? What could this mean? Not what you're damn well thinking, so stop thinking it right away. Get out. Stop thinking that right now. Push that thought right out of your head. So far away. Push it deep, deep down and repress it as hard as you can. Because it ain't bloody going nowhere. Okay, so we're still undead. We'll run this outside. What's this outside position that I hear about? It doesn't really matter too much. We're undead. Never attack an undead base, am I right? Okay, so got ourselves some gold from a friendly ally. We're gonna fill this spot over here with a friendly altar of darkness that will allow me to get that there Dart Ranger, which reminds me, in the Fiend build you don't really get an acolyte for scouting, but at the same time I can't really take the ghouls off very easily either. Yeah, I can't, because I need the ghouls for the wood. So the acolyte's going to go and have a look and see what the enemy are about. Going to get myself a Dart Ranger, going to do some hardcore creeping. There's quite a lot to read out here, so I really kind of need to get cracking with that. So let's get a shop going and then we'll get reading. Yay. So, Thomas Slav Sherby says, "Hello Witty, Tom here, how are you? Could you do a solo Dart Ranger strat with mass necromancers?" Yeah, okay, that's the basic gist of it. I just want to see a stupid amount of skeletons and minions and rods with Unholy Frenzy. Yes, I know they get dispelled easily as possible. Towers fuck them up, but hang on a sec, this is going to be too much to read. But if you're really fast and micro the Dart Ranger, you basically won't be able to lose them. It's just too much to read. Basically, long story short, get fucking Dart Ranger, get fucking Necromancers, Skeletons, build up towards Frostworms, potentially for late game, so do some efficient creeping early on, and build up to that late game as well. Okay, so first Fiend coming out to help out the Dart Ranger. So we're going to get some Fiends to help support her creeping habits, but generally speaking, I want to get, you know, cracking with my tech knowledge eye. Your bow is ready. Well, let's see about that. Okay. May as well use this for a little bit of power creeping and then go and check with the acolyte in terms of creeping. So we have got a shredder to bear in mind, so that's why I don't want to get any more ghouls for now. So I want to save up as much as possible and creep out. Oh, good. Friendly Blade Master to come and be an inconvenience. That's a good start. Does give me a chance to go back to the shop though. And then see if he's trying to solo this spot. I don't think so. Get out. That's my spot. Get out right now. GG. Nice try, mate, but you picked the wrong bloody person. Oh, you picked the wrong person. Why would you come back? Why? What more do you want me to do to you? Anyway, we want to build up for a shredder. And maybe steal it from Yellow. Do some nice power creeping here, because that's what you want. That's what you want to see, isn't it? You filthy Warcraft 3 viewers. I would use the Rod of Necromancy, but I don't think Black Arrow is going to let me do it. I need to be a bit more conservative with my mana. I need to survive long enough here as well versus these damn freaking creeps. He hits like a truck, this one. Hits like a darn truck. I'm kind of saving gold now. I've got enough Fiends to sort of creep. 3 Fiends is honestly quite enough. Like, you don't really need any more to creep this map out. It's kind of overkill at this point. Bring him down before the Blade Master gets in there. Ring of protection, that's crap, that's crap. Off we go. Going into enemy territory is never that smart, but under the circumstances, yellow's kind of stealing experience back at home. It's not really fair to say stealing, but you know. We should really see it. They're taking this expansion down here, tech straight up, get towards those necromancers, which is kind of the idea of the strategy. See if we can build those up. Orange is over there, he's got lots of clarity and such. Doesn't look like he even cares that I'm coming this way. Ah. Give me a skeleton. Now he's so far away, I'm not sure if he's actually going to come back to here, or if he does, then we'll just have to try and deal with it. But hopefully try to creep this spot, because there's not much else to do, and I don't think going to a main base is going to be that useful. And we've got enough skeletons to hold our own. Level 2, Black Arrow's going to go a long way. Are you going to chuck another lightning shield at me somewhere? Probably. Okay, tech is almost complete. Do I really want to upgrade? I suppose we can upgrade for the skeleton. We want the skeletons. The frostworms are just a sort of like a byproduct. Let's go and see if Orange's base is at the top there. I didn't get to get that shredder, and he's still not creeping us because he's getting annoyed by Orange. The plan was to obviously get a shredder, you know, but I might actually have to invest in ghouls now. Why is Green building towers in my base? You gonna do anything other than build towers? Now who's the inconvenience? Got some really beastie skeletons, so that's something that you want to look out for there, Orange. Oh! Yeah! Who's coming in? Okay, let's back off here. It's going to be too much to fight versus there. Not that big a deal, but they're fighting by a shop, so let's keep them far away from the shop. If we want to have this fight, let's do it outside the shop range, okay? I'm not interested in fighting by your shop, so you can chug lots of potions and keep going. Okay, well, we're just going to send 2 ghouls here to get myself a shredder regardless, and I'm going to lose some units. I don't care. I want that shredder, otherwise this is going to be really difficult to pull off. Nah, I can't build there, so do that there. It's all about the necros. Oh, those are terrible items. Did I manage to get the shredder? Just in time, thank you for the reminder there. Suicidal Ghoul, you did your job. Ah, being chased by mass undead imbalance. Okay, tech's going through. No second slaughterhouse though, or slaughterhouse, Temple of the Damned. Well, that's very convenient, thank you very much, Green. I see he's doing his own support style strategy. What the hell is with these orc players? We'll just chill here, get our mana back, then come in for a gank maybe. He's only low level, so he can't heal up those fiends too much. Okay, tier 3 is complete, so let's start building up on those sexy ass. Oh, hang on a second. Anything good? Yeah, so many fiends. I'm not sure if we can really take this. I need to get my skeletons DPSing in there. We don't need to get ganked in a 1 versus 2. That's not going to help me either. Okay, just teleport out of this one. It's just not going to get anywhere. Okay, 1 versus 2. Never fun. Let's go creep the middle. Thank you very much for the wood there. It's useful. Oh, I have got a shredder though to build it up. And the fiends, doesn't matter losing the fiends, they're just there for creeping purposes. And as you can see, you still only need a small amount, especially with a Dark Ranger, super powerful hero. Well, I was going to consider getting towers, but I think Green's got me covered on that one. Alright, fiends, go in, tank some damage for me. Let's get some more experience with the Dark Ranger. She's almost level 5, and then she can go off and pick on the enemy creeps. And we'll keep working on the damage as well. Okay. More cigarettes. Honestly, don't think I'm using that skeleton rod very much. That's a really nice item, Pendant of Energy, for later on. Keep building up these necros, because that's kind of what we want, is tons and tons of skeletons, right? We've got the Fountain of Mana to support it, so I don't see why not. And we'll get some Frosties just for sort of safety, security purposes. Or protecting said necromancers. Lots of mana for the Dark Ranger. She might be able to pick on some acolytes. Won't get much more. Oh, God. Lots of mortars to enjoy, boys! Get them mortars, get me the experience. Okay, good job, guys. Good job. Good reactions. Let's bring in the necromancers now. They've shown their cards, and necromancers aren't going to do too well versus mortars. The hell? Oh, okay. Too many towers. Okay, you can get out now, Blue. Ah, let's keep the ghouls as well. Screw it. Boneyard's almost up, but I want another boneyard, really. Oh, killed my slaughter thingy. I can't get any of the names right for these undead buildings, but you get the idea. Right? You understand me, right? You do. Okay, let's frostworm it up. Still got our shade. He initially went to scout and then boom, spotted like those freaking mortar teams heading in this direction, which is really nasty. Don't want that. You guys are almost at full mana anyway. Just got to be extra tentative for those nasty mortar teams. That's a lot of towers. I would teleport, but I don't think it's that necessary. We need to do some hit and running. Yay! Frostworm time. Did you get many cigarettes? I think you did. Yes.
What does the shadow dead shall serve? I will aid you. What does the shadow restless dead await?
That's a lot of towers. That's an annoying amount of towers.
What does the shadow do? Our town is under attack.
Are you doing the fucking mortars again?
Our forces are under attack.
That's gone.
What does the shadow? Where shall I go? This our forces are under attack. Summons is complete. I bow. What does the shadow?
Okay, well there goes everything I got, because I keep finding myself in these poor situations where I'm against the world.
The dead shall serve. Our forces are under attack.
At least I still got access to these big ass buildings. Just need gold now to supply it. Okay, we're going to have to keep a permanent tab, I think, on Mr. Frickin' Mortar Team. He's probably coming back down this way. Looking for every opportunity to get in there. I'm just going to keep a Frostworm on guard. Lots of experience for us. Good teammates. Hanging in there strong. Don't want no mana burns though. Keep this Dark Ranger back. Where's your next lot of... Oh, they're over here. Time to get some revenge. I'll have my revenge. Thank you very much. Give me your mortar teams. See how you like that. Never attack an undead base. Not worth it, my friend. I still got access to Frostworms and the Necromancers from which the depths of hell themselves are spat back out. So you're going to get crushed right now as the gold flows in from generous allies indeed. And we're going to get a nice little combo of... well, I did try to do a little bit of Unholy Frenzy on the... You know, good old Blade Masters earlier. We'll get the Unholy Frenzy on the Frostworm, so I can understand the reason for this, actually. It's got a lot of sort of leeway and places to go. Okay, well, we're just going to ignore those tanks. And we're going to get one Frostworm to rule them all. Unfortunately, he's hiding behind towers, so that does make it a bit trickier, but I do want those Frostworms badly. I want to see how quickly that Frostworm can just hide in there. Not anymore. Not when Captain Mass Wibbins just jumped in. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's get back in here. Frostworms are coming in, surely. There must be one. I know I built them. Yeah. Just chilling at the base, unfortunately. Mortar teams, not friends of mine. We are dealing with a lot there. Oh, that's a lot of Frostworms. That's what I was looking for. That's what we were missing. This one little guy's gonna Unholy Frenzy everything up. Okay. Still haven't had an expansion this entire game, but luckily I had some gold dipped in from time to time from allies. Ah, I almost managed to cast Unholy Frenzy on him before he popped off. Should have asked me for an Unholy Frenzy. Our Frostworms are going to go and look for some revenge versus the purple now. This time, 3 Frostworms. You can't hide behind your towers. Although you're thinking about it, aren't you? Here we go! Them mortars be mine. Whee! That'll do. Level 6, thank you. Oh my goodness, there's some more Frostworms. Protect the Frostworms, no! I can't steal the tanks, unfortunately. Give me some decent archers to steal, and I'll grab those right up. I'd love to get mortar teams back, actually, just so I can use them on his main. Don't kill it. No, it's not going to survive. The Archmage is going to get it. No! Fucking... I have to teleport. I'd love to run away, but I don't think I'm going to get away. Just get back to the middle. Get to ground zero.
forces are under attack. What does the shadow rule? What does the shadow torment? The dead shall serve. Or the Lich King. I will aid you. This battle is ready. End my torment. Direct my hatred.
Nice healing cells already on him.
End my torment. Shall serve. The restless dead wait. What does the shadow do? My torment. The restless dead wait.
Needs more cigarettes. The units are building.
The dead shall serve.
How's that Shredder doing? He's doing a great job actually. Getting enough wood. Okay.
If I must. What does the shadow do? The restless dead await. What does the shadow
Got our sexy shade here. Keeping an eye on that purple. Who I constantly want revenge versus. Oh, they got quite a large army. I'll be careful jumping into that one. It is pretty powerful. We aren't all there yet. If you want necromancers, why? Let me get into position.
What does the shadow do?
I think we're in a really bad flanked position here. Not sure where yellow... I mean, yellow is in there. Kind of hard for us to get to him now. This is a really bad fight. Just kind of A moved into that, unfortunately. It's a bad fight for us. Doesn't make any sense to have that fight. Yeah, that was bad. That's a good way to lose everything.
What does the shadow do? Let darkness guide. The restless dead await. Or the Lich King. What does the shadow
Need like serious siege. Serious siege.
What does the shadow do? What needs revealing? Shadow is ready. The dead.
Can keep exploiting the charm though, if he wants to keep pumping out the Frostburns. We haven't really destroyed any expansions, which is the problem we're having, because they're just constantly pumping out units, as you can see.
Our brethren's town is under attack. If that is your wish.
God, do we defend that? I don't think we do.
What does the shadow
We got to build up more
the dead?
before we're ready to go further.
This better be. I will aid you. The restless
Taking out one of their bases would be a good opportunity. Or an expansion. I don't even know if he's got that much gold left there. Dude building all the mass fucking siege tanks is a nightmare.
the restless dead await. What does the shadow? The restless dead await. This battle is ready. Let darkness guide. The dead shall serve. The restless our brethren's town is under attack.
Do we want to teleport to this though?
What does the
I mean, he does have a lot of gold, I suppose. I'm not sure I want to teleport to that though. Oh well. I guess we're doing it.
I wish only to serve. What does the shadow do? As the shadow the restless dead await.
We got the abominations though from yellow. That's a really nice touch. The nuke. Pull back with the frost ones now because they're getting pretty crushed. See if we can get some cripple going down. Should really get a charm actually when I get out of this. When I get out of this frickin' hex. Those steam tanks are just doing so much for the enemy team. It's crazy. think we might have enough in this to get us the win, because the steam tanks are obviously great versus our air, but what happens when there's not that much air left? Well, you got all these abominations and a freaking infernal! Get some Dreadlord Vamp Aura with Unholy Frenzy. I think we can enjoy that. I think everyone can enjoy some of that. Poor Inferno doesn't want any Unholy Frenzy though. Because he's magic immune. I didn't actually get to get your massive skeleton army, to be honest, but I didn't really see that many skeletons to really raise an army from. Aside from getting necro wagons in there as well, I suppose, but I've done that way too often as undead. I don't think I can stretch my resources that far anymore at this point. Just an afterthought, I suppose. Who's left in the game then? So, Pink and Inconvenience. Thank you, that was the Frostborn I charmed. This is where the Death Knight's really useful and overpowered really for undead, is that he can just heal up these frostworms massively. Unfortunately I have to keep getting healing cells to do it, and it's only going to go so far with these little frosties. That's a lot of necromancers though, for a lot of mana, for a lot of cripples, which is why I was able to spam cripple as much as I did in a lot of those fights. You don't really notice it, to be honest, and even when I'm pointing it out, I bet you still don't even notice it that much. But I was putting it on quite a lot of the enemy units there, which is hopefully detracting a lot of their DPS output. Blade Masters on our sides are really helpful though, especially with the Unholy Frenzy. It's a very nice touch, and the Mass Abominations for once is actually really good. We really did need that, so good job Yellow for actually getting those. Maybe I can raise some skeletons out of some big ass freaking abominations. Nice around. Oh, the Wyverns are going straight in for my frickin' Frostworms. Frostworms struggling to survive. Poor little Frosties. Oh my god. We might be able to get some fun here though. I'm trying to get focus down that bad boy. Try to get Unholy Frenzy on all of our good stuff if we can. Cripple the frickin' Frost. Where are they coming with all these units? Honestly. This is a massive, monumental battle. Should have enough skeletons though. They are dispelling a lot of it though. Save my Frostworm by taking the other Frostworm. And I think we just about got this in the bag. That was rough though. They came back with a lot. Where you going, Mr. Red Death Knight? There's your cripple. Get him, boys! Yeah. That freaking Demon Hunter still stayed alive. I did try to put some focus on him, but my Frostworm started getting taken down pretty darn quickly. Gonna get my Frostworm killed now with Unholy Frenzy. And I'm getting the Blade Master killed. Ah! Sorry, Green. Whoops. Just as well we won that, otherwise he'd be really salty. I think I went a bit too far there with the Unholy Frenzy. I was trying to optimize it as much as possible, keeping the Blade Masters, but clearly you can see it did a little bit of damage. Yeah, it does need to be stopped from time to time. No, I could put it on blue there. Let's do it. I don't think it's going to be enough to kill him, surely not at 284 health. Quick! Where'd he go? Get him! Okay. You get away. Oh, no you don't. He's trying to bring down the Dreadlord. I can help you out with that. Lovely. It's almost like he felt the force of the Dreadlord. And he just pushed out with that Carrion Swarm and took out the Blade Master just as he was coming out of stealth. Very nicely done. Yeah, very good job there. The whole team. Obviously, they helped to provide you, as alongside the enemies putting up one hell of a fight. Even towards the end there, I was getting a little sketchy, honestly. Like, when they started teleporting in and it still had, like, massive armies, because they still had the expansions, they still had lots of gold, so that even though they lost sort of a couple of fights beforehand, they still came back with massive armies there. Luckily, Yellow was encroached in position there, so he was able to tank up a lot of any potential damage whilst the Necromancer could get away with a bit of cheeky, you know, necromancy. If the mortar teams are still there and the enemy team, that would have been quite nasty if they were focused in the necromancy. We really would have had to dance them around a lot. But that provided quite an entertaining game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please thumbs up the video, share the video with those that you like and love, and if you want to go a little bit further to loving me, then you can maybe throw some money my way. That would be a great way to help support the channel, keep me going. If you want to do that, you can go over to patreon.com/WTiiWarcraft. That's in the video description below. Over there, if you give $1, even just $1, that's a great way to say thank you, and on top of that you get yourself an extra Warcraft free video, perhaps like this one, for the month. So thank you very much for your consideration and your support, and take care. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.